Good morning, we have Ali here today. Just say hello, Ali.
Hi.
Eyelash technician on TikTok. What's your biggest TikTok?
I got 12.2 million
12.2 million.
Oh my God! Wow!
Just wiped me out completely. Thank you very much, Ali. So today, Ali is here for a mock driving test. You've got, when's your test?
Wednesday at 12.
Wednesday at 12. So why are we doing a mock test then?
Just to see if you think I'm going wrong anywhere,
Okay.
and yeah.
And what about you? Do you want to see if you're going wrong anywhere?
I do.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. All right, so we're here to do a mock test. We're going to see if anything's going wrong. We're outside the test centre, so we're going to do a full route. We're going to include everything like such as pulling over, such as the manoeuvre, the show me tell me question. You will have done your revision.
Yeah.
Of course you will.
Oh, yeah.
Ali is super organised, the most organised person I've ever met, which is very lucky because I'm not. Did you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
So I'm 26. I'm doing a business degree.
Yeah.
I'm very enthusiastic and I love my job. I love my lashes and
It's not a job interview, you know.
no.
I'm just kidding. So how long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it for coming up to 4 years.
4
now.
years. Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
grown-
think I'd get this far, to be fair.
It's going to be a really successful business, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like
I
it.
think so.
From a TikTok, check a TikTok out. It looks really successful, and Instagram as well.
Yeah.
What was it? Lashed by
Alexander.
Lashed by Alexandra. Check it out, TikTok and Insta. Right, so tell me a question. Can you tell me how you know if there's a problem with your ABS braking system, your ABS?
So you turn your ignition on and the ABS light would light up on your dashboard.
Fantastic. All right, so when it's safe, you can drive on.
Brilliant.
Is that all right?
Yeah. I've turned the car on this time, haven't I?
Definitely. If you see anything at home, you will probably see either this or this, showing if it's a driving fault or a serious fault. I doubt very much, because I know Ali is a very, very good driver, but just in case. So we're turning right at the end. And then at the end of the road, we're going to turn left. We're following sat-nav today, because obviously I have never seen this route.
Turn left, B5050, Niles Street, then turn left. You will arrive at your destination at 11:21 a.m.
So how are you feeling?
I'm actually feeling confident.
Yeah, you got this?
Yeah, I've got this.
You should be. You should be confident. You've got to the stage where you know you can drive.
Yeah.
You know, there's no
After
reason.
200 yards, turn left.
There's no reason not to be confident, and that's where half of the nerves come from. You know,
Yeah.
lack of confidence.
Yeah. I feel like this time I will be confident. The last time I didn't know what to expect.
No.
This one.
Yes.
Turn left.
Okay, if you look here, Alex is taking this junction here. This is called a straight junction. It's called a straight junction because the curb goes straight all the way to the end, making it far more difficult to turn. The best way to do these is slow down, just like Alex did. That was a perfect example compared to a bell mouth junction. Far easier.
50, Waterloo
Yeah,
Road.
there you go. It's that simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn left.
Too many potholes around here.
You got any questions?
How do you think I'm doing?
I think you're doing very well.
Hopefully I
I
pass.
shouldn't have answered that, should I? You did really badly. I'm just kidding.
You're an awful driver.
Oh. So when did your TikTok get to 12 million views? Was that recent or is it a while ago?
It was last year.
Was it?
Yeah. But quite a few of them have gone
into some of them.
Anything.
Yeah.
Thousands.
Turn right.
How often do you post?
Cobridge Road.
I was posting probably 2-3 times a week, but probably once every fortnight now.
Yeah.
But it was something I do want to start getting back into again, because I know I can do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think I was just a bit shocked when I went viral and everything. And it's crazy, like I say, how many people view
After
stuff.
300
Yes.
yards,
Like
turn
what you do.
right.
It's crazy, isn't it?
A53, Cobridge Road.
Overwhelming
Not
when you
this way.
realise how much support you've got.
Is it this way?
No.
Right, let's keep going.
I did very well today. I keep answering you. To be fair, though, it's directions, and I can answer directions.
Turn right.
Some video together in order to finish that off. Not too exciting.
Nothing too exciting.
No, nothing too exciting. Actually, and I've got to release my video.
That car's going way too fast.
So we've made a bit of a double hiccup here, Al. First of all, we have positioned ourselves in one of the oncoming lanes, so that would be a little bit dangerous if a car was in that lane. Luckily there's not. And we've also positioned ourselves too early for the turning point. We should have gone forward a little bit more to the turning point and then waited, not blocking any oncoming traffic. Definitely something you're going to want to avoid on your actual test on Tuesday. You've got to really watch roads like this. This is a 30-mile-an-hour road. It's a flyover, but everyone thinks it's faster, and because the cars around you often speed, it encourages people on the driving test to also go faster than 30 miles an hour, and then they end up failing, especially when they come over the other side. When it's downhill, it's very easy to start speeding up if you are not covering that brake. But Alex does not fall for that trick.
So what did you say you're doing for the rest of the day?
Probably nothing. Probably going to.
When you've got a situation like this, when your lane is no longer than the left lane, the best option is to get back into that left lane as soon as it's safe to do so, which would be, in this case, after the white lines. Now, the problem is if you don't, the car behind you is going to go straight into that left lane the second it's safe to do so, and then you're going to potentially be blocked if they then start to speed up. So, best thing to do is always, about 4 or 5 seconds before you're going to, is pop a signal on to let the person behind you know what your plan of action is. Speak properly, Josh. And then move across nice and smoothly into the left lane. And again here, move across when it's safe to do so as early as possible to avoid anyone else behind you going in there, speeding up and blocking you from getting in. Because, you know, you stay in this middle lane or right lane for too long, and they're overtaking lanes, so you're just building up driving faults. It's going to turn into a serious fault.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
This is what I call a devilishly handsome roundabout. It's traffic light controlled, and it's what I call a spiral roundabout because you've just got to stick in your lane. You've kept really good position around here, Alex, right around the outside. It's really important if you're in the left lane that you try and use the left curb to guide yourself rather than the middle line, because otherwise what you tend to do is cut across the white line, especially with the back wheels, and you end up in the other person's lane, affecting them. It's a simple driving test destroyer. These test routes, remember, are specifically designed to give you as many challenges on the road as possible within a 40-minute period. So as you can see here, this is the meeting traffic situation where the road's a bit narrow. We're going to have to get a bit closer to the curb, and Alex is doing a really good job staying nice and tight. If need be, best thing to do is slow down a bit. The tighter it gets, the slower you go.
I am a nightmare. My auntie sits with me, and
After 300 yards, turn right, A527, Church Lane.
You like hitting them, do you?
no, I don't.
You're trying to avoid them?
Yeah. I'm like, I think I can swerve it, but no, I swerve into it.
That's the story of my life as well.
Turn right.
Now, crossroads like this are a bit funky as far as I'm concerned, because you can't guess if the oncoming traffic is going to be coming or not. So all you can do is keep an eye, see if they're stopped, and if they are stopped, then continue on. If they are moving, then obviously you wait in the middle for a safe time to go.
Like I
does, unfortunately. But for now, until I can afford an electric.
Yeah.
I mean, that is some dream driving right there. Look at this. We're approaching the red lights really slowly, giving ourselves the best chance of the lights changing, and we haven't gone in the yellow box. You end up in one of those yellow boxes stopped, and it's an instant driving test fail. So keep that in mind.
As well than a petrol.
Yes, and the fuel lasts longer.
Yeah, imagine. I feel pressurised, Josh.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like I'm in an actual test.
Yes, that's the beauty of this. You know, that's the absolute beauty. You do a mock test on YouTube and it feels like the actual real test.
Yeah.
So if you're worried about wanting the experience of would you recommend it to anyone that wants an experience of what the real driving test is like?
100%.
Yeah.
I really would, yeah.
I mean, you're nowhere near as chatty as you were on the way here, are you?
no.
Like, this
I'm
is a
trying to
talker.
concentrate.
Yeah.
I never shut
Yeah,
up.
the pressure's on, isn't it?
It really
and that is always the way. So if you do want a real experience of a driving test, get yourself a mock test on YouTube with a driving instructor.
And that applies to anyone specifically in Staffordshire or the nearby area. If you would like a mock test, feel free to contact me on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram, Facebook, whatever works for you.
Yes, but now this time round where I've had my test booked.
Yeah.
Get your driver's license faster and cheaper than ever with our online driving course. Sign up now and start learning at your own pace. Let's get this video started.
I've been passing all mock tests.
Yeah.
And yeah, hopefully.
That's brilliant.
I passed this one.
Oh, I hope so.
And I don't get a ding ding ding. You've got to mind it. And hopefully
Alex, you're talking and you still managed to check the central right mirror before going around both of these cars. It shows that you are very much ready for your driving test. Really well done.
Oh,
Well, it's almost impossible.
yeah.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Got a mighty big hill here, and this often catches people out. Not just here, but hills in general, because people carry on covering the gas pedal instead of the brake, and then their speed very quickly builds up from 30 miles an hour to 35, 40, and boom, before you know it, that's the end of your test. Thank you very much, £70. I'll see you again soon. So, really important you recognise hills and make sure you're covering the brake. I'll be honest, at the time of doing this mock test, I was very concerned that Alex didn't check her blind spot, a bit of a shoulder check at all, but actually watching this video back now, it looks like right at the very end, she does have a little glance over that shoulder. Just make sure that you do, because it's so unbelievably important. If a car's in that blind spot, whew, it's a bad day for everyone.
National speed limit. You've done this on purpose, Josh.
I have not.
No, I don't like these
promise.
fast roads.
I did not know the route at all.
So Alex is really not keen on this road, on dual carriageways in general, especially with slit roads, so that's why she's saying I've done this on purpose. But yeah, if there is a dual carriageway in the vicinity of your driving test centre, a number of the test routes will include it, because it's a really important skill to have to be able to drive on dual carriageways, motorway style roads. So get used to them.
Go straight on. Third exit.
Is it this one?
No.
Next one.
Yeah.
I get confused here.
Easy done.
I'm like, oh crap, I haven't counted the exits.
After 1
But
mile,
can you fail for going the
take
wrong way?
Exit
No.
No.
A527
Never mind, there's nothing to go
towards
the wrong way.
Tunstall.
Okay, Alex, I'm positive this time that you have not checked your shoulder. There's no way. I mean, there's lots of mirror checks, which is great, but if there's a car next to you, this is a bad day for everyone. This is going down as a driving fault. I mean, this could easily be a serious fault, though, and possibly should be. So make sure in your driving test you check that blind spot always. And when I say blind spot, I mean shoulder checks. So you should be turning your head 90 degrees in line with your shoulder just to see if there's anything on your right.
Love busy.
Especially on a Sunday.
Oh, it's
She's just stopped in the middle of the roundabout, but yeah, it's fine.
Carry on. I've enjoyed this. We should do a mock test every week.
Yeah, definitely. Even when I've passed.
Even when you pass.
Now, an absolute nightmare for learners are these cycle boxes here. As you can see, Ali spotted it nice and early, and you really should expect them at most traffic lights now, because if you park in one of those, it's going to be an instant fail. So if in doubt, just leave a couple of meters before the line, and then you're not going to go wrong.
Doesn't.
No. Green and red is the same. It's on. Okay. You see, it's got a P in the middle.
Yeah.
P for
Park.
parking brake. Yeah.
Park?
Yes. Yeah. That's it. You got it. You nailed it. You're good at this, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. P for parked. So if that's on, you're parked.
Yeah.
If it's green, it's normally to say we put your automatic handbrake on while we're at traffic lights.
Yeah.
If it's red, we're assuming you've stopped the car.
Yeah.
But they're the same thing anyway. Yeah. When you turn the car on, normally it's red. When you're, as I say, when you're just stopping at lights or something, it's normally green.
Yeah.
Okay, when it's safe to do so, can you pull over on the left?
After 300 yards, turn right, Elder Road. Then you have reached your destination.
Nice save there. That was good, that. When it's safe to do so, drive on.
Very quick stop, wasn't it?
It was. Nothing wrong with it.
So would that be okay in the test then?
Oh, absolutely. Was it dangerous?
No.
Did you give everyone warning?
Yes.
There you go then. Nothing to worry about. Yeah.
Yeah. So I couldn't have parked in front of that.
Well, there's double yellows there, so I wouldn't ever park on double yellows.
Right.
Yeah. So if you missed it, then just say to the examiner,
Turn right,
I've missed that
Elder
spot. Can we
Road.
do it somewhere
Then
else?
You
Yeah.
have reached
Yeah.
your destination.
Carry on. Sorry, ignore the sat
Yeah,
nav.
that's fine.
Where that car is, we're going to turn right.
Yeah. We're going here. And put the indicator on so people know where I'm going.
It's always a good start, isn't it?
So this was a bit mean of me, and chances on your driving test you wouldn't be asked to parallel with an Arctic lorry. However, this is a really good example of how to parallel park well, making sure you're looking around, looking behind you, and keeping the car really slow. That's the most important part, because if you keep it slow, you're not going to go wrong.
Sort it out. Anyway, are you okay?
Pardon?
Anyway, here, okay?
Yeah, you tell me. No, stay in. Don't ask me. You stop where you think it's safe to stop. Yeah? It's got to be within 2 car lengths. I should have been a bit clearer with you. So when you do a parallel park, they'll
Should we
say...
go back a little bit more?
It's got to be within 2 car lengths.
Right, okay, yeah.
So maximum 2 car lengths. Any further and that would no longer be in.
Oh, I've had to switch it off.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
I'm panicking here.
Don't panic. Don't panic. Have you got anything that you wanted to talk about on the test, or are you happy?
I just want to see what happens. What do you think?
Okay. All right. I thought it was a very, very good drive. Okay. There were a few hiccups.
Yeah.
All right. There were 2 particularly big hiccups
Right,
that I
okay.
want to mention and discuss a little bit,
Right,
and we'll have a
okay.
look back in the video.
Yeah.
One was, you know, the crossroads at the beginning of the test, the big crossroads, and we were turning right in Cobridge. We came out of here, we go towards Hanley, and we turn right at the crossroads, and you said he's coming too fast for me to cross here.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Big traffic light crossroads.
Yeah.
You moved right across to the right and you stopped. Where do you normally stop when you're turning right?
I can't even remember.
You can't remember. It's okay.
No.
We'll have a look back at the video.
Okay.
You stopped very, very early, and you're normally supposed to stop when you go through the green light in the middle at the turning point,
Right,
and you were
okay.
nowhere near the turning point, and there were 3 lanes coming at you. Well, 2 of them were coming at you,
Really?
and 1 was turning that way, and you were sitting in the left of the lanes, their right lane of coming straight on. Luckily, there was no one in that lane.
Yeah.
But can you see the predicament
Yeah.
there? So
Yeah.
you should have been positioned more
Yeah.
in the straight on, in the turning lane,
Yeah.
than that lane to
Yeah.
turn right.
Yeah.
So we'll have a look back there.
Yeah.
Luckily, there was nothing coming, so I'm going to put it down as a minor fault.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
But that could very, very, and probably would be a serious fault. All right. You got to keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's really good that we've done this.
Yeah.
Because what can you now do?
Learn from it.
You can learn from it and practice it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a normal big crossroads on this driving test.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a little bit of practice on that crossroads. You're gonna know for future.
Yeah.
We'll go and do it on the way home anyway.
Yeah, okay.
And then the second one was the first time you went onto the dual carriageway. I didn't see you check your blind spot. You might have, if you tell me you did, but I didn't see you check your blind spot.
Right, okay. I don't think I did.
No.
I will admit that.
No, and
Yeah.
that again could very
Yeah.
easily go down as a serious
Yeah,
fault.
okay.
Because what are the chances of a car being there?
Very, very hard.
Very, very high. Yeah. So
yeah.
that's the predicament. It was
Yeah.
the nerves, I assume.
I think so.
I think it's a nerve because you checked your blind spot every other time,
Yeah.
and because of that, they may very well let you off because
Right.
you went on and you had to come back on, and you did check your blind spot and multiple
okay.
changing lanes. You showed evidence that you're checking your blind spot.
Real.
Yeah. So you might have got away with that one.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Crossroads touch and go.
Right, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
The rest of the drive I thought was very, very good. I am noticing that when you approach the roundabouts, you're leaving it, and junctions, you're leaving it very late to start looking.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You've heard that
I
before,
need
have
to
you?
be, yeah, I need to be looking way before, don't I?
Well, yeah, just glancing on the approach, build that picture,
Yeah.
building that
yeah.
picture.
Yeah, brilliant.
Overall, fantastic drive.
Yeah.
It's been an absolute pleasure. If you haven't already, check out Lashed with Alex.
Yeah. Lashed by Alexandra.
If you haven't already, check out Lashed by Alexandra on TikTok and Instagram. And I look forward to seeing you all soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.